So this is the material that they use. So this is a foam board or a kappa board, which is an extension of the old or an evolution of the old foam core, which was very fragile and very difficult to use. Um, it's a different foam and it's a different material on top, so it's a lot harder to break, um, harder to damage.
Yeah.
So
And
actually,
how thick is it?
so it goes from 5 mil up to I think 20 mil is the thickest I've worked with.
Okay. So it can
Uh,
get pretty thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a video of a guy abusing some. So this is foam core. So you can see he's just crushing it with his fingers,
Yeah.
and then he just snaps it. Um, it, it was terrible. I don't know if you ever worked with it. I had the misfortune of working with it quite a lot.
Yeah.
And this is board. So you can see you see how much stronger it is. Like you can't crush it with any, yeah. And then when it snaps, it's much stronger, but it is catastrophic.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
it's a different material, but I thought that was an interesting video of a guy
Yeah.
beating up some foam core.
Absolutely. So, okay. So this is still the product, is it?
Yeah, and this was the next one, and this is more interesting. So this is reboard, and what's great about this is it's 100% recycled and 100%
Okay.
recyclable. So it's basically cardboard, like you would recognize the flutes
Yeah.
from cardboard, but it's ridiculously strong. And you can make these shapes, so you cut these out of it, and that then allows it to create these kind of shapes that we saw in those earlier displays. And yeah, this is how strong it is. You can literally make furniture out of it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's one printer I know who works with this, and everything he has is made out of this stuff. Workbenches, the seats out the front in the waiting room, all this stuff is.
I love the fact that it's recycled and it's recyclable. I think that sustainable element to it is fantastic.
Yeah, and I think it's something that a lot of businesses are trying to move towards.
100%.
So if these displays are something you want to do, you can do it in an environmentally conscious way.
Yeah. Yeah, and a lot of businesses are moving to the whole, thinking greener, cleaner, particularly your B Corps that are, out there. I think that's a really good alternative.
And what's kind of cool about this from that perspective is because of this profile, like anyone looking at that knows that it's recycled. Like it looks recycled, it looks recyclable. So, if that's congruent with your brand or that's the particular message that you're trying to send, like this product will just do it just by dint of how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
And so this is a product display, which is again the kind of stuff you can do with it, like back to visual merchandising. If you had a range that you wanted to promote, here's furniture. So because it is so strong and durable, like you can use it as shelving.
Yeah. I'm even thinking things like markets. There are a lot of people that, go to markets. And does this all fit into each other? So it could come flat and then you can just build up your
absolutely
your display. So if you're at a market and you're selling different wares and items, this is a great way to have something made to exactly what you're needing. Yeah.
I mean, it all ships flat, so you can see just here on the edge that kind of protruding bit. So this one would have just slotted together, would have come single, and you just kind of slot it together. And then at the end of the day, if you're doing markets, for example, you could just pull it apart.
Fantastic.
And again, a step up from, a pull-up banner and a desk.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so here's the curve that we saw on that, the Virgin Australia.
Yeah.
So just by doing these cuts, the material allows you to do things like that.
Fantastic.